Minding my goddamn business. I'll be minding my goddamn business. Unbothered. So unbothered. It's lovely as fuck. Ooh. That song was requested. So want to hear it?
Now we taking requests now. I don't know if I'm premiering now. Oh God.
That song was requested. So want to hear it? Now you
God.
happy? You got it.
Who requested this? You know what? Well, welcome to another episode of Two Chicks Talking Shit. That's all I'm gonna say because thank you for listening. Thank you for knowing the show. Thank you for requesting a song for my friend to sing at the top of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want this song? Anywho, it's fine. We just gonna hop right in today because listen,
We got a lot.
we got things to unpack. We got things to unpack. So we're gonna get right into TC, which really we are gonna focus on Real Housewives of Potomac. Everybody is talking about it. Okay.
Yeah.
The season is just about over. I think the next episode they're gonna it's gonna be a one-on-one with like Andy and Karen. So that's fine. We don't have to get there. But what we want to focus in on today, before this here reunion in a few weeks, is this trip to Colorado that was hosted by first year housewife Angel Massey, who is the wife of Bobby Massey, an NFL player. All of that is important that I just said, okay?
Yeah.
That it's her first year as a housewife, that she is married to a former football player.
She's a wag. We heard
She's
that a lot.
Wag.
Heard that a lot this season.
All season. Well, as a wag, I'm top tier wag. Isn't that
you're a wag?
It's like, all right.
Well, you know,
y'all like Taylor or Cardi.
My husband started for 10 years. Like,
oh, well, my husband started for 14.
You know, it was just like,
what position does your husband? Listen, if you're not Taylor or Cardi or Simone, are you really a wag?
Are you really a wag?
Are
you a wag that anybody cares about?
And I mean, we care more about Simone than her husband, but that's a whole other episode.
Another discussion. That's a whole nother discussion for another day. We're not going to even deep dive into that.
Okay, so last 3 episodes were dedicated to this Colorado trip, which Angel invited the girls out to Colorado after she had to move out of her house in Potomac, and invited them out to see her home in Colorado that sits on 30 plus acres of land, and you can enjoy the Wonderland excursions. And she really played this up to be like a luxury experience.
They were roughing it.
So they get there. She was so excited to greet them at the airport. She's like, welcome. So glad to see you guys. First thing I noticed, she was driving, right? She pulled up in her pickup truck.
Flex. She wanted them to see that big ass Ford F-150. Very Colorado-ish.
Fine. So then she had her people who she wanted to ride with her get in the car, and then everybody else was in another car. They arrived. First red flag, you already separating the girls. You already like, okay, you guys come with me, and then you guys go over there. So they ride. They all talking, yip yapping. They get to the house. Let's talk about this room thing. I feel like this whole hazing type thing with the rooms is starting to just go too far.
It's childish at this point. We all adults. We're all adults. And you know, I don't care how much you don't like me or whatever. Come on, man. Don't put me in no twin bed situation and I'm on a trip, because that's not how I get down. If you want to put me in the smallest room, that's fine. But what you're not gonna do is have me sleeping on a twin bed in this big old house. I wouldn't even have chose that if I saw that.
A shared twin bedroom, mind you.
And
It
then you're gonna
wasn't
make
even.
two grown women share a room together. Come on.
Mm-hmm. That's what she did. She said, Giselle, Ashley, here is your room.
Since
I
y'all
was
want to
like,
be
okay,
together.
which is fine. Like, it's supposed to be the whole group. So how you gonna get mad that she say I'm not gonna come if Ashley not coming? I get it. Like they are the closest in the friend group. Everybody should have been invited, especially if this is a cast trip. Everybody who's able to go should go, unless they have prior obligations. But I'm with you. Like even when we went on our trip, we didn't have everybody like it was no twin bed situations.
No.
And the people that shared a room were perfectly fine with sharing a room.
Cause
You
y'all
hear
stayed
me?
up all night anyway at the R. Kelly concert. So it worked out perfectly, because y'all probably needed to be in a room together so that when y'all got done with the concert, y'all wouldn't wake up anybody else getting in the bed.
But I call that being strategic because me and Toya, we could
Look, y'all were the night owls. Y'all was up, and the two early birds
went to bed.
went to bed.
And it's fine, but that's knowing your friend group, right?
Right.
But we made sure everybody was going to be comfortable as it related to sleeping and bathrooms and everything else. And I think that's important when you're planning a group trip. So that was the first thing I noticed. I don't like, and I'm over it with all the housewife shows because they all do that. When they don't like
Yeah.
somebody, they kind of put them, in the worst room, or like, oh, it's bunk beds, and like, come on now.
You could put me in a
Y'all
small
40
look.
plus.
You could put me in the smallest room. I wouldn't even trip
Yeah,
if I had to share a bathroom with one other person or whatever like that.
correct.
But what you're not going to
Hmm.
do is put me in a room where I have to share it with somebody else and we're sleeping on twin beds. I'm not
No,
sleeping in
that
no
was the
twin bed, and I'm not sleeping on no bunk bed.
yeah.
No, I'm
So
not roughing it. I'm not doing that.
so she pissed Giselle off immediately with that. Giselle was ready to get a hotel after that.
And let me say
But
this.
then
I'm sorry, but let me say this.
no, you're good.
How dare you try to shade or haze somebody when you're the newbie? If anything, you trying to get on everybody's good side, you should have made sure that everybody room was perfect. Everybody
Yes.
had a nice, good room. You try to make an impression.
Mhm. And that's what she also said. And I should have said that before we got into it. Her intent, she said she set an intention that she wanted to get to know everybody a little bit more, get closer with everybody. And then we haven't gotten there, but now we in this house where most of the girls are staying, but your best friend Kay and Tia get to go to your actual house
An
while they
hour and a
are
half
out.
away. Don't forget that part.
How we gonna get to know each other, have girl time kiki an hour and a half apart from one another? The logistics just weren't adding up. They asked her, "This is this your house, Angel?" She said, "No, this
No.
is not my home." I said, "Where are we?" When they put that map up, I love post production was my favorite on this trip. They put that little map up. They said Denver, Colorado, Airbnb, Angel's house.
That's like me saying we gonna have a girls trip and I'ma plan it, and I put
Uh-huh.
y'all at some type of Airbnb in Bronzeville, and then be like,
Yes.
and y'all be like, well, where you staying? Oh, I'm going back home.
I'm going back home.
I'm going
Mind
back
you,
to the
she's staying
burbs.
in the burbs. That just doesn't make any sense. So that
None.
logistically was messed up. So the first night they were supposed to, relax a little bit, chill out, and then go to Angel's house for a dinner. Cool. Let's go to the welcome dinner. Mind you, they in this crib, they trying to get ready. Water. gone.
No water
They
pressure.
can't. They can't even. They in the sink talking about.
Giselle said she had to stand in the tub and take a whole bath.
She was in the tub with her legs
She
open,
said she was just
splashing
splashing water.
water up. I just have to say this before we go too much further. I don't understand the Giselle hate. Like, I know that she can kind of come off mean, but I feel like it's more direct and she ain't for the bullshit. Like she said, I done been here 10 years. I'm not dealing with this no more. You go get what you go get. And if you can't take it,
I enjoy Giselle. I really enjoy Giselle. She like, look, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm not.
exactly.
I don't have all that mess y'all got going on.
No,
Cause you notice she
no,
really wasn't in none of it. She really wasn't in
no,
none of that other mess
no
that silly
mess.
mess that they was on. She like, I ain't in. I'm here for a good. I'm here to have fun. Wear the
Show
mask.
me to the good time.
Show me for the good times. I'm here for the Moscow and the good
Mm-hmm.
times and the parties and all
Mm-hmm.
that. All this other stuff that y'all talking, y'all can have it. I don't understand why people don't like Giselle either. Like she fine with me.
She's fine with me. So they get to Angel's house, right? And a couple things stood out to me. One, she gave them a half-ass tour. She ain't want them people in her house at all.
No.
She ain't want to show them nothing. I will say her house did look really nice. Like
Mm-hmm.
it is a nice
That's
size
a
house
beautiful home.
on lots of land. Which okay, if you like that, okay, I'll be quiet.
I have just a thought. You have this huge house with all
Correct.
this land.
Yes,
Why don't you have a guest house?
that would be amazing.
That way you can accommodate. You got all this land. You got this huge house, where she said it was like 6 bedrooms or something like that.
Hmm.
Why you don't have a
Yeah.
little guest house?
My thought too was if she has all this land and she's for all this luxury and she has all this money, they take glamping to the next level. Like they have humongous tents that you could put in your yard. It won't even feel like you in a tent.
You
You
feel
know
like
what I'm
you in a
saying?
little
Like that.
cabin.
Like she could have set something up like that if she wanted the girls closer, but she did it. It's
She
fine.
did
It's
not want them
whatever.
closer. And
No.
Wanderlust, child.
So then it's extra people at the house, which I thought was weird. Maybe there was Bobby's friends just hanging out.
That was
But
so
like
weird.
she introduces the ladies to these four men, and they just stood there like this.
Like, and one dude was like, it was like he was sizing them up. And I personally don't like men like that. Cause it's almost
Mm-mm.
like he the one that's the one you gotta watch because he's probably secretly a woman hater. But it was just like, why are we like why are we here? I would have been like, well, all right, what's next?
Because I didn't understand
I
that. I
I
didn't
did not
understand that at all.
understand it whatsoever. She introduced him, and dude, I don't even think they didn't get up, they didn't shake hands, they didn't acknowledge. I don't even think they said hello. They stood there and
They
looked.
didn't. They just
They
looked.
stood there and looked at them like they was monkeys at the circus, and I was just like, "What,
I would have walked away.
girl? You
I would have been
cooled
like,
off."
all
I would have been
right,
like, "Well,
all right. I'm gonna go sit down. Where my seat at? Because
well, the fuck."
I'm not. Anywho,
Girl,
so
or I
that
would have
was the
been.
other thing.
I got two. It either would have been like, "Welp," or it would have been like, hello, hi, nigga, what's your problem?"
Actually, I would have probably been like, "What y'all rude ass anyway?"
Right? You would have rude, rude ass niggas. What a
Exactly.
drink said.
So, like, yeah. So after that, I was like, "All right, this trip is already getting weird." So then they go sit down, and Angel, she's talking, blah blah blah. Giselle, like, "Excuse me, I just want you to know that we do not have water at this home. We barely got together." Like literally informing her of the situation. She's like, "Oh, I wasn't aware. I didn't know." Ooh, okay, cool. At that point, you should have started trying to like figure something out for the girls because clearly there's a problem that might come back. Talk to whoever, figure it out. So they get they finish their little dinner and they like, all right, what we doing next?
She
She
said
said, oh, that's it.
going back that hour and a half to that waterless Airbnb I put y'all in.
Do you know how mad I would have really been upset because you got brought me all the way out here.
We ain't finna kick
Dinner
it.
cool. And then Monique was like, oh, well, maybe tomorrow we could have a pajama jam and you could come over. She's like, I gotta check with Bobby.
Now,
Yes.
in her defense, I do
You can defend her.
just this one time. I do think that it is appropriate. I don't see a huge problem with her saying, I need to check with my husband before I make these plans.
Agreed.
That
Correct.
should be the norm in your
Yes.
relationships, married with children or
Yes.
not. You should be like, let me check
Correct.
first so that there won't be a miscommunication.
Mm-hmm.
That goes
But
for
let me see if he
husbands
could watch these.
and wives.
But let me see if he can watch these kids.
Nah, well, no, nah, we not. These your kids. You don't babysit your own kids. We not doing that. I'm out. But what I was gonna say, that's all I got for defending her. However,
Okay.
what I was about to say is, you had this whole weekend, whatever, planned.
Yes.
You should have treated it like, I'm going to be out of town for the next
Mm-hmm.
2 days, day and a half.
Yep.
That's how it should have
Correct.
been treated. So the babysitters should have been set up. It shouldn't have been, no, I need to
Yep.
check with my husband because he already know. Yeah, the girl, we're gonna come back here, we're gonna have the welcome dinner and all that. But then we going back out, or we're gonna do this, or I'm
Yes.
going back to the Airbnb, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna hang out with them for a little while. I might come back, whatever the
Yep.
case may be.
Yep.
It
Should have
should
been
have been
prepped.
set up that she's there, but she's not there that whole weekend. So
Correct.
you got money.
Correct.
Your husband is a ex NFL player. You're a wag. Get the 90 on.
And I'll defend her here. She says she claims she had a babysitter set up for specific times. But like to your point, so you just go cut every night short because you want to go back home to your kids and your husband or the babysitter left or whatever the situation is.
I can't.
I really think it is like what they showed after the girls left with her and Bobby Keegan, and she didn't really want to hang out with
She
them.
did not want to
No,
hang out with them.
I'm coming home. I don't want to go. I'm coming back home.
Ooh, when they saw that, they probably was like, "Oh, this have
Oh, she's gonna get ate up at this
chew. They're
reunion.
going to chew her up." But I can't. I
Cause
can't.
all the little sad stuff she was saying, like even in the confessionals and stuff,
Oh
what
yeah, they're
I
gonna chew
know
her.
they
They're gonna
ready.
chew her up. They're gonna chew her up. She definitely
I
gives
can't
mean
wait.
girl in disguise of a woosah chick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even participate in your woosah. I forgot about that. When they got to the first house, when they first got to the house, she want to have a mindfulness moment. And she's sitting in the back watching them
Right.
woosah, talking about set intentions, and she's sitting there like this. Who are you, ma'am?
It was
That's my
really
sheriff.
giving, y'all on my turf now. That's what it was
Correct.
giving. Y'all on my turf now.
Y'all gonna do what I say y'all do,
Y'all in my
because this is
world,
my
y'all in
trip
my
and
turf
I
now.
plan this. Yeah,
I'm the captain
yeah,
now. That's what it was giving.
yeah. So the girls, they got, back in the SUVs and drove 2 hours back to the house. I would have been petrified driving up to the house, just like they were.
Girl, praying.
There were no lights. It was complete darkness. You hearing wild animals.
Girl,
No,
no.
no, I did not sign up for this. Them girls do not look like they want to be outdoors. First of all, you got to know your friends.
But what I was gonna say, and you bogus and you foul to have them come out there. You plop them in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then you sent them back there in pitch darkness and did not check on. Mind you, let's not forget she did not check on them
No.
that night. I don't even know.
No.
Did anybody say if she sent the? Did y'all make it? Y'all good? Are you safe? Did you even have it set up?
Nothing.
Did you even have it set up? If you're a good hostess, you would at least had it set up that when they got in, maybe you would have had some wine waiting for them, a little sweet
Something.
charcuterie board, something.
Come on. Because they just ate. They need something sweet.
Their stomachs open.
Their stomachs just open.
Their
They
stomachs is
looking for
open.
something
A little
sweet.
chocolate, a little wine, a little drink.
A little something.
Yeah, they in,
Nothing.
but no, instead they in there trying to get a drip of water to wash their hands.
A drip. So they went ahead and they tried to wash and do whatever, didn't work out. They went to sleep. So I guess the next morning they tried to get the water running. Like they had been watching YouTube videos. It was water in Stacy's room. Like her sink was flowing. And then all of a sudden it
It
went
wasn't.
out.
It was flowing till it wasn't.
Until it wasn't. So then whoever was cooking them breakfast at the house helped them get the water back on, but it did not work for long at all. So this is day 2 of these women not having sufficient water. That counts for toilets. That's washing your hands, cooking food, like all of that. No water.
No water.
Where are we living?
Right.
And so and then this day they're going to Aspen. They're getting on a private jet to fly to Aspen, one of the
Wow.
most expensive cities in America, and they can't even wash their butts.
So now I'm in Aspen with my Hello Kitty stinking.
Just yellow.
Just ripe.
Just disgusting.
Just ripe.
So they get on this little PJ child. Gizzy let her have it.
She
I said,
said,
come on.
I don't give a damn about no private jet when I can't wash my ass.
But like everybody online and everybody was like, Giselle, let her apologize. Stacy was sitting up there talking about, we had no water. No one checked on us.
Right.
Stacy was pissed. And Wendy's sitting there with her little cowboy outfit on, like, what is happening?
With them Mary J. Blige boots on, she couldn't walk in.
At all. But like,
Wow.
I don't think anything was wrong. Like for Kiana or Kay, whatever she want to be called today, I understand writing for your friend, but when your friend is wrong, she's wrong.
Kay
Like she
is
said,
a
I
kiss
went in to
ass.
fix it. She is. And she don't want is Angel to go off on her because
Right.
she's probably the reason Angel is on the show, evident, putting 2 and 2 together. But like Angel trying to apologize instead of, saying, you know what, my bad, I didn't check on y'all, but I was trying to figure out how to rectify the situation. You just take accountability because you knew what was going on, but they don't know what's going on
Right.
because they ain't heard from you. And so I'm with Giselle. I would have picked up the phone. I would have looked up an Airbnb.
Listen, let
I
me
would
tell
have,
you something right
just like
now.
she said, the Four Seasons.
My friend would have had us the fuck up out of there immediately. She would have been having a whole new game plan, logistics and
No,
knowledge.
ma'am.
She would have been, oh
No, ma'am.
no, 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 no. She would have had us out of there immediately. So everything that Giselle did, let me tell you right now, my good girlfriend Tia would have did the exact same thing. She would have been like,
And Giselle.
we are getting up out of here. We are out of here. Pack your things. We are leaving. Enough. Oh no.
She
Enough.
said, she said, Angel, I appreciate what you have done thus far, but I'm taking over now.
I got it from here.
I'm gonna figure this out because we are not going back to the house.
She said, let the pros
And
handle it.
I said, they said, I'm going wherever Giselle going. They didn't even know what the plan was at that point, but they said, "I'm going
Wherever she
wherever
go,
she
who
goes."
was that? That was what's her name? Jazzy.
Jazzy,
Jazzy. She was like,
yeah.
I was in that room with my robe, like, oh boy, I'm home alone. I'll have a pizza and a bottle of champagne.
See, I know that's right.
Right.
I would have been ordering everything. But so here's the other thing. So we talking about going to Aspen. So they rectify whatever as far as it's go get on the plane. When they start talking about this chemo sabi thing, I did not I thought it was something.
I, I
I
thought it
thought it
was
was a
another
resort,
location. I
a
was
restaurant.
like, Kibasabi. I was like, is a Kibasabi in Colorado?
I thought it was like a fancy restaurant because she kept saying everybody who's anybody when they're in Aspen they go to chemo sabi or whatever. I
Girl,
said okay. Then they get there and it's this country ass store.
it's just a high end country western store that's overpriced.
Very much so overpriced. The only thing I actually liked out of everything that the people purchased was Jazzy's hat
Right. Even though I
because
still think she
that's
paid a little
probably
too much for it.
I think so too. However, it at least made sense. It was a custom hat. It had her name on it. It had like the cowboy stuff for her husband. Like all of that kind of made sense. Them earrings, turquoise jewelry, and them
A
shoes
nice
that Kay bought.
girl,
I was pissed. I
you
was
could have took your
pissed.
ass down to the local Foot Locker.
She said some custom shoes. I said, where?
Where? What?
I said these
Girl.
those look those look like something you
And
used
she
to
said
order
she
off
paid
Shoe
like
Dazzle.
2,100 for those. Girl, go back and get all your money. Those should have been
Those were a Shoe
complimentary.
Dazzle special.
She's
If you live in Chicago, you know what shoe time is. That's what them shoes.
listen,
Sharnets.
Sherness. Girl, go back and get all your money. You can find them joints
Cause
at Five Below.
pay less.
Like, what are we doing? Girl, I said, I know you lying.
But
Mm-mm.
then they're like, okay, everybody got their things. Let's go upstairs to VIP. So I'm like, oh, it's gonna get better. It's VIP. It's a bar.
That VIP looked
With
like the
no,
bar we went to after your graduation.
mind you, that bar was a hole in the
That
wall.
was a water hole. And then let's go upstairs to the other VIP,
The
the
VVIP.
VVIP.
A tape, a table with some food.
We just on the rooftop. It looked like a rooftop in Nashville. That's how the rooftops looks in Nashville. Nashville.
They do. It definitely gave Nashville vibes. The funniest thing, they up there doing bumps of cocaine, which is a thing. I've definitely seen
No,
that on the internet.
bumps of caviar.
But just,
She said bumps of cocaine. It was caviar.
did I say
You
cocaine? Gee, I meant to say
and
caviar
it rolled off your tongue.
because that's the only other bump and seat. Okay. I meant to say caviar. They had caviar. The women were not doing drugs. They were eating fish eggs. Okay.
But who was that was like, why are we eating? Why are we licking our nasty hands?
Giselle.
She was like, no. Why are we licking
She
caviar?
said, we have plates. She said, put it on a plate.
She said, we teach you young heifers some class around here. We eat our caviar on a plate. Why are
I
we taking,
said,
why, first of all, no.
once again, I am Giselle. This whole episode trip, I am Giselle. Because I'm not, it's certain things are finger foods. I get that. But
Put,
licking caviar off your palm.
put my
Mm-mm.
caviar on a chicken nugget,
Thank you.
a chip,
Yes. A
a
cracker.
cracker. Now, unless I'm taking, now if you take I don't even do that anymore. We're not even licking our wrist for the salt with the
No,
shots. I mean, anymore.
no, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Now you got and
Mm-mm.
now you got your slob and caveat
And then
juice
on
on your
your
hand.
head, it's probably sticky too.
Ooh, no. I've never had caviar. It does not look appealing to me.
It's appealing to me because I'm like fancy and want to try it, and because I want to like it.
So you know what that means, guys. There will be an episode where I'm like, I'm gonna try the caviar.
Because that's how she got into oysters. Talk about, oh, I don't know if I
I
like
don't know.
oysters.
I
I was
don't know
like,
what to do
girl,
with it. What am I doing?
that's
Now look at me. Slurping them down. I still won't be taking bumps of caviar off my hand though. Nah. You gonna draw the line somewhere.
sorry, I had to do that one more time. So they're in the VVIP, and I think Mauricio, who is one of the ex-husbands of a housewife on Beverly Hills, on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, he comes up there. He knows Giselle. He knows a few other people. He speaks whatever. Ashley's hot ass.
I thought Giselle
Don't
had eyes for him though.
I think she did like him, but she realizes it's off limits.
Right.
And she said it. She's like, I'm not going to do that. It's still fresh. We
Yeah.
got the housewives thing going on. I feel like I'm with her in their housewives girl code. Like,
Right.
I don't feel like they should have been, she should have been trying to holler at him.
Unless there's
But
a
Ashley,
because we are adults, unless
yes,
there's a conversation that's had beforehand. There needs to be some
yes,
type
I
of
agree with
conversation. Don't just spring it on her. Like she looking at
you.
the show and
Hmm.
she see you all cheesed up in
Like, oh,
her ex-man face. Like, nah, nah. It's
so
ways to go
yeah,
about it.
I think Ashley was going too far. And again,
I
I
don't
am
even think it was
Giselle. Girl,
Ashley. It was that old non-accountability having ass Stacy.
Stacy.
Stacy is a snake.
Oh,
Stacy is a snake, and Stacy is the one you need to watch.
she's definitely, I will definitely say she's not who you think she is. Now, she's
No.
funny. I like her little comebacks and all of that. But when I realized this season I wasn't for Stacy, it was when Tia woke up at the crack of dawn and went out there to support Stacy's daughter or whatever. I think it was a swim meet or
Right.
something, right? And Timo was there, Stacy's husband, quote unquote, ex-husband, whatever.
Every
And they
season
were
she got another man on there that don't really want her. Every season. She almost like the
clearly
starting of what was her name on
Kenya.
She's like the star, she's like a little Kenya.
They both from Detroit. I'm just saying, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Anywho, when she lied and said, "Oh, Timu has to fly out tomorrow because he for work or whatever," and then Tia was out with Wendy and them, and she was like, "Oh yeah, Timu just flew in and girl, did he fly in or is he flying
Flying
out
out.
or like
Is he coming or
it's the
going?
it's the it's within 24 hours. It wasn't even like days, and so she's just a habitual liar.
Yeah. The thing that I
Habitual.
didn't like with her, outside of that, I didn't like when Jazzy um came to her about the wedding. And
Oh yeah,
what I noticed, that's something that Stacy does. She deflects, but what she does
a
is
100%.
Stacy thinks that just because you're my friend, because we're friends, you can't hold me accountable. So the moment that somebody
Mm,
holds her accountable, when Jazzy told her, you really wasn't gonna come to my wedding. You're not my friend. You really
yeah,
wasn't gonna come to my wedding. When she got approached
yeah.
about that, and when Tia approached her or, came to her about her line about Timu or whatever
Mm-hmm.
his name is, uh,
Yes.
it's like she gaslight him. Cause it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I never said that. I don't know what's going
I
on.
never.
What do you mean? And then when she gaslight him, and like, cause she's standing there looking stupid, like, and then when they get pissed off and now they snap on her, then it's
Yeah.
not about the fact that you lied to these people or you did something wrong. Now it becomes
Yeah.
she's a victim, and it's, oh, but you were howling and crashing out on me and just going all off on me, and I thought we were
Yeah.
friends. Like, girl, I'm done with Stacy. I'm not here for Stacy. I can't.
Okay.
Mm-mm. At
But
first, I
Stacey
was
was
like,
definitely
yeah,
trying.
but toward the end, I was like, no, I'm not here for Stacy.
Okay. She is kind of funny. That's the only reason I would allow her to stay. But for all the things that you said, I agree
Hmm.
wholeheartedly that she's definitely not accountable. She's a habitual liar. And I wouldn't tell her nothing. I wouldn't tell her
I
nothing
wouldn't tell her
because
nothing, and I wouldn't believe her.
she spin it too. Yeah, that too.
She couldn't.
So she was trying to be the ultimate wingman to Ashley. And I'm glad Giselle was like, come on, y'all. Like, let's not do this. Like, let have some decorum.
Right.
Bring y'all ass up here and get with the girls, okay? So she gets everybody upstairs and she's like, all right, I am taking over the trip from this point on. And I said, let me get my notes because what is Jizzy about to do?
She said, I have called the Four Seasons because I have connections. We have the executive suites. Not only did she have the
Mm-hmm.
executive suite, but she also had extra rooms for them for themselves.
For
She said, and
everybody.
she said, I have called the Four Seasons. We have executive suites. You all have your own room. We're gonna have dinner tonight. They're gonna bring us room
Mm-hmm.
dinner in the suites. And then in the morning,
Yes.
we are gonna get up, we're gonna have brunch, and we are going home.
Home. Angel, I'm sorry. We have one more event tomorrow. Giselle, what we doing, Angel?
We're going
Tomorrow.
fly fishing. What about
Will
these
we have enough?
women say fly fishing?
Nothing.
What Kenya, not Kenya, Wendy came out there with Gucci and Christian Dior on, talking about, well, she said fly fishing, so I'm going to be fly while I'm
I love
fishing.
the fly.
Her whole chat, I said, boy, them mosquitoes is about to tear her ass,
Eat her up.
eat her alive.
She had on A-Lo from head to almost toe, except the Christian Dior's and Chanel bag. I
Yeah.
said, okay, girl. So Giselle said, we will see if we if we get to the fly
We'll wing it. We'll
fishing.
see how the day goes.
And then everybody was like, will we have time? Because we have a flight that day. Like, she's like, oh, you'll have plenty of time. There'll be cabins where you can take a shower. It'll be great. Cool. Are y'all coming back to the hotel? Yeah, we gonna come back. Y'all go stay. We'll see. Da da da. So they get back to the hotel. They had a little dinner. Jazzy and Ashley planning the after party. You know, I would have been with them at that point. They went outside. They was riding the
Listen,
bull. That would have, gee, we would have been
we
outside.
outside. Now we definitely wouldn't have made it to fly fishing. We
Oh,
we
no,
would have been saying
no.
no on the rooftop.
Right.
No,
That's real
brunch and
cute.
going home sounds like a great plan.
That's what let's kiki in the morning and
Yeah,
then head to the
and
airport.
head to the airport.
So they said, they being Angel, Kay, and Tia, said, we will spend the night at the Four Seasons. We just need to go pick up a few things because we didn't pack a bag. So we'll be back. Mind you, the Four Seasons is in downtown Denver. So this is where it was on the map. In downtown Denver. Angel's house is down here, 2 hours away. Now, mind you, we know it's 2 hours away because we've already talked about how far away everything is. They get back to Angel House, they go to bed. I
Right.
know they just went straight to
They
bed.
was like, I'm not.
They
They've been
didn't
out
do.
all day. I'm not doing that.
So the girls, they done spent the night. Some done went out and party. Like you said, Jazzy ordered her pizza and champagne. Jumping on the bed. Like they all happy in their accommodations. The next morning, they find out, and I would have been mad at like Giselle too. They didn't even stay. So you mean to tell me I quote unquote purchased these rooms for you all to be comfortable with us and you didn't even come back? So now you wasting my money? You
Right,
messing with my coin?
child. They said these rooms
Listen.
are empty. I would have been like, okay,
Okay.
bet,
Yep.
bet,
Noted. Noted.
no problem.
So the best part of this last episode was post production kept us abreast of the time.
First of all, let me say, when post production put up 5 hours and how many minutes and seconds or whatever.
until the flight.
I said, there is no way on God's green earth they are about to make it from the hotel to fly fish, then to the airport in that 5 hour span. You,
Not at all.
they should have had like what were we doing? Accelerated fly fishing. You when you go fishing, going
And,
fishing alone is a
and
day.
they have food at Flatfish. They're supposed to eat too.
This outside grill dinner, this barbecue, that's fancy, upscale barbecue.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, like her logistics for that day was horrible.
Horrible.
Angel looks like she's the type that try to pack in a bunch of stuff in a short amount of time. And she had already
Yes.
showed us that she has no type of time management skills when she showed up two
None.
hours late for the Potomac and Ponies or whatever event. And
Yeah.
some damn flip
Terrible.
flops and a checkered tablecloth dress.
So they get in the car. It was 11:46 when they got in the cars at the Four Seasons. I remember that on purpose.
They should have, if you going fly fishing, they should have been up and out and at them
At 8
at
a.m.
8, no later than 8. They should have been getting up and early and out by 8 o'clock.
It was 11:46. They put the directions in. It said an hour and 47 minutes or 40 something minutes to get to fly fishing. That was from downtown Denver. Now, mind you, Angel, the host, should have already been en route. She should have,
Not just the
sorry.
host. She is a owner of a company that
Yes.
does this on a regular.
Yes. Yeah, this is her company. This was an excursion that her
This is her
company
company's
offers.
excursion. Please put a pin in that.
Mhm. So Angel gets a pin, like somebody sent a location, not an address, sent a location to her. And then it took her in the opposite direction. Why you don't know where this place is? This your company or no? Why somebody got to send you a pin? You should have a list of all of your
You should
excursion
know how to
locations.
get to all these places all over
Something ain't
Colorado
right.
because this is your company and this is what you do. So that tells you what is going on. This is not you just a name on the company. This is your husband's company
Yes.
and you just a name on it.
What tickled me that whole car ride with them. Mind you, this whole episode
A
is
car.
in three vehicles. Three vehicles. So Tia in the back seat praying to Jesus, talk about the blood of Jesus.
All her little Nigerian
Ain't
came out.
ain't helpful, not one bit.
She said, I know I was no help, but I was back there pleading the blood.
Right. I know that's right, Tia.
Listen, she said, if I can't do nothing else,
I could
I
pray.
can pray.
Tay with her ass hanging out the window because she done spilled water. Talk about this the quickest way for it to dry.
Sit
What's
down.
happening?
Sit.
What is happening?
No. Stacy and Jazzy is back there having a full on fallout in their car.
And this is Wendy.
And
And
Wendy the
this is
whole
Wendy in
time is
that
just
car.
like, I want out.
Until a point where she said, "Oh, you what you not gonna do?" Turned around, just like, "What you not gonna do is lie while I'm in this car." I
Let me
said,
tell you something.
"Oh."
Every time Wendy, like, she would be quiet and chill, and then she would go off. I said, "That's that Gemini. That is that Gemini." She was like, she would sit there and she would just let them go at it, and after a while, she'd be like, "So what we're not gonna do is this." Then just turn back around. Or when they was having their picnic at the gas station, their lunch at the gas station.
Definitely a pic.
And
Definitely
Stacey
a
got on her
picnic.
nerve again. She said, "Let me tell you something right now. I'm not about to
So-
do what they do. I'm gonna tell you straight up. You full of shit."
She called up everything at that gas station. I said,
Mhm.
Lord. So to get to the gas station, the girls realized they had been in the car for 2 hours plus, and the time
Was going
kept
up.
going up because there was traffic. And so they said, we need to
And they
stop. We
probably
need
were
to
going in the
pee.
wrong direction.
Well, according to the map, this was fly fishing. They was like 20 miles from fly fishing. They were closer. They were closer than Angel.
At one point, they were all over the place. It was like this was fly fishing, this was Angel, this was the girls, and then you look again. This was fly fishing, this was Angel, this was the girls. It was like, what are we? Are y'all just driving around in these mountains? What is happening here? It was a
What I
mess.
will say is from going to Denver, there are a lot of areas where you will lose reception. And so I do feel like that's probably what happened a few times with Angel, at least because she was in the mountains already. So she probably lost reception. I don't know what was going on with everybody else because it seemed like they had an address, like they knew exactly where they were supposed to be going. And they ended up being 23 miles from the excursion when they got to the gas station.
Did they
But that
ever
was it right
say?
there.
Because we can wrap this convo up. Did they
Yeah.
ever say if Tia and Kay made it to the airport in time?
They didn't say nothing about them making
None
it
of
to
them
the
making it to the
airport.
airport. We heard
I,
they ended it with them playing kumbaya and patting each other on the butt, and then they started
let
giving
me
us.
send Andy a question for the reunion to say,
Did
Tia from
y'all
Chicago wants to know, did
did,
anyone make it to the airport on time?
did y'all make y'all flight? Because we do not know. We know they made it back, but did y'all make it back in time for that flight? So all in all, it was a shit show
The
and
worst trip I have ever seen on Housewives.
horrible.
Any of the cities,
That
the
was the
worst.
worst trip ever, and that's why I made it a good episode and a great season finale.
It was so good.
It was so
It was
good.
so good.
It's so good. Too good. A whole episode in the car. That
The
was
fact that it was in 3 cars and it was that good, it was
the
hilarious.
fact in the car for 3 hours. I mean, the whole episode. That's what made it. I said they have been in this car this whole
The
episode.
whole time.
This is
Yes.
a Housewives first, and it was.
Yes.
You had
Hilarious.
tears, falling out, praying, kumbaya
Good laughs.
moments,
Yeah.
laughs, all
It
of
was
it
everything.
in the
So
car.
y'all did that. Y'all did that post production.
Yeah,
Whoever set Angel up, thank you. Because it's partly production too. But whoever set her up, because she probably said, "Oh, I got it." They was like,
have it.
"Bet,
Do it.
bet."
Do your thing.
So, well, we talked about that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Give us a second. We'll be right back. Talking about the soft life, the candles, the slow mornings, the luxury vibes, the I don't chase, I attract energy. But here's the real question: who's actually paying for the soft era? Because softness looks real cute on Instagram, but real life still wants rent, discipline, and accountability. So, can you live softly and stay ambitious? Or is the soft life just another aesthetic built on invisible labor?
Mm.
So let's get into it.
Oh, okay. Where you want to start?
I don't know, child, because soft life is a lot. And so let's talk about the soft life aesthetic versus real life responsibilities.
Okay. Because I think that, so okay, I think that you can have a soft life in the real world. I do believe
Okay.
so. But I think that the soft life aesthetic makes it seems unattainable because the aesthetic
Mm.
is like you said, the slow mornings, the everything is soft is beige and gray and
Yeah.
we're getting up in the morning and we're doing mask and we have on our robes and we're just
Yes.
slowly
Mm.
floating through the day as if not everything is so zen. And it's like, that's not realistic. It's cool, it's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute for the
Yeah.
social media, but in real life, that's not always how it is.
Mm-mm. It's
So,
not because, like you said, the soft life online, matcha mornings. We're doing Pilates in the middle of the day. We only drink X, Y, and Z. Oh, our meals are perfect. I sleep in silk pajamas with my silk pillowcase. I make my bed every morning. In real life, you got alarms going off, you got kids, you got bills, yo mama calling you, bugging you about something you don't care about. You got deadlines at work. Whatever man, woman, whoever you talking to, they probably getting on your nerves. You ain't showing that though.
right,
We don't show the other person in the soft life because you the only one
right,
in the soft life.
right. You living in
What are
your
we gonna
soft
do?
life in this little soft life bubble, but we're not being realistic about it. So I do think the aesthetic
Mm-mm.
of soft life is unrealistic. But I
I
do
agree
think
with
that
you
you
a
can
thousand
have a
percent.
soft life in the real world, but it's not gonna look like the beige couch and everything in your apartment is beige and cream, and you getting up in the morning making matchas with your eye mask on, and you got time, you know, to just take your time, and you slipping into your cozy luxury robe or whatever before you start your day, and you're lathering up slowly.
Men had a soft life too on the internet. Have you seen these soft
Yeah,
life
yeah,
men doing their skincare routine and
yes,
how they clean their house with their little steamers? And I clean my countertop.
right.
I do. Look at how I made my bed
You
before
got
she
all your
comes
water
over.
bottles turned face forward in the refrigerator. You don't have a case of water on the floor. It's just it's
Shut up. Shut up. Y'all lying. Just
it
quit lying
it
because
looks
somebody
it
is.
it looks cute. It's real cutesy. It's real cutesy. But however, like I said, it does not look realistic. And what happens is you will have people out here questioning if they live a soft
Yeah,
life, or they think in order to live a soft life they must have these things, and
correct.
but they still out here just running amok.
Then also, like, it makes it seem like everyone who lives this lifestyle is financially secure and is able to live this soft life. It's the life of luxury is
Yeah,
how people are really equating it, and I don't think that's the case. Like, I feel like a lot of people, like we are saying or insinuating, they put up these fronts on the internet. Some people really do live like that, but not everybody.
no, no,
Everybody does not have a beige couch,
no. My cage house is
and
great,
only my couch is great too.
and I have
Both my
10
couches.
cabinets. I have 10 cabinets, and I don't have stainless steel. However, I feel like I live a soft life for me.
And she does. She does. It's her definition of a soft life. And I live a soft life at times for me.
Right.
Like, and I don't think it's every day. Like, my skincare routine, soft as hell, boy. You hear me?
Listen,
I don't, these,
I mean, skin is
come on,
teeth.
you come closer too.
Skin is teeth.
Come closer. You come closer too. Your skin is see too.
I
Oh, we
mean,
see it in the cheeks.
you know,
We see it.
I here's the thing. I feel like although I don't have the aesthetic, I don't want that aesthetic anyway. The tan and the cream and no color and no character. That is boring. I want some character. I want you to see that I have books and I read them and I have pictures on my wall and there's colors. Not a
Yes.
lot of color,
Yes.
but
Not too
not too
much.
much. But also, I feel like my life is soft because I don't have a lot of stress. I feel like my life is soft because I feel like I have a peaceful life. I always say it's peace over here. I don't have nobody's bald head son stressing me out. I you know I'm not over here stressed out. I don't got no man that's on the verge of ED over here stressing me out. I, you know, my life is content. I come in here.
Oh,
If I want to
Jesus.
sit on the couch and watch TV all night, I can do that
You can
in
do
peace.
that. Yeah.
Listen,
In
I
peace.
hold my boundaries. You're not going to be on my phone calling and stressing me out. My friends aren't
Mm-mm.
stressing me out. My friends all kind of live a softish life. So I don't have my girlfriends calling me
Soft.
over some bullshit.
Mm-mm.
They crying over some ugly dude or
No.
nothing stupid like that. Like I don't
Mm-mm.
have that. So
None of it.
in my mind, I live a soft life. So I don't
I
need
agree with
the
you.
and I don't like matcha.
Well, I do. I like matcha. It's fine. And like someone actually told me that I portray the soft life on the internet. Now, mind you, there are aspects of my life that are soft. Okay. So like I do go to a luxury gym. Okay. I'm not gonna hide it. I go to a really nice gym and I'm gonna pay for it because that's what I want to do and I can do
Mm-hmm.
and I use it. So if you call that the soft life, fine. I travel wherever I want to go. But now that's the soft life because she's at another all inclusive resort. Oh, I don't even know where she is. Da, da, da. Look at her. What's the other example I got? Oh, they talk about the way our friend group is, girl. You know, us going out, having our little meals, taking care of one another,
And do and is.
and do. And if that's the soft life, I'm gonna live the soft
But
life because
and
I
that's why I
enjoy.
say I had my life is soft because all my friend groups are like that in some way or another. Like
Yes, I want to be able to spend time with my friends. I want to laugh. I want to joke. I want to drink and eat and have a good
I don't
time.
want friends that's crying and boo-hooing over a man every week. Or they calling me about some stupid man that they dealing with or some stupid situation they didn't got themselves in. I don't want that. I'm too old for that.
Exactly. Like I don't need any of that. Then the last example I'm gonna give, I think, and this person didn't know what was going on in my life at the time, or maybe they just weren't paying attention. But I posted I was at the gym at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. It was the middle of the day. It was a work week.
Mhm.
And they was like, oh, you just live a life of luxury. You so flexible. You just at the gym in the middle of the day. I was on bereavement.
See? See?
I said, my daddy died a few days ago. I ain't working. I'm just trying to like,
I'm sorry that I don't look like what I'm going through. My bad.
and if I wasn't at the gym in the middle of the day and I was at work, whoop de do. I have earned the right to do this. I have been at my job for 20
I
years.
said, whoop de
If I could, if I
Listen,
don't have a meeting for 2 hours, listen, I'm gonna go get lunch. I might go take a walk, whatever. Like it's my time.
listen, and I
So
am,
yes, my life is partially soft.
and listen, I be at work chilling. Like I said, I watched the whole season of Real Housewives in the office because one,
Yes.
I have a stress-free job. Two, I've been on my
Hmm.
job 12 years or so. Three, I have a
Yeah.
low-key chill boss. As long as I
Yeah.
do what I got to do, I'm fine. So I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of job,
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
go ahead, make your point
No,
because you know where
I'm
I'm
not.
going. So,
Yeah. Go ahead.
can you be soft and still be ambitious?
I think so. I think what we've just described is that soft doesn't mean that um you just dress a certain way, you eat certain things, you have certain workout regime, whatever. Soft is what you make it. So yours is peace. Mine is, doing what I want to do, whether that's going to my luxury gym or, going shopping or traveling or whatever. But that doesn't mean I'm not motivated to do more. Like I said, I've worked my way up to where I am at my company. You have worked your way up to where you are at your company. And so that doesn't mean that we're unmotivated. Clearly,
I think that you can't have a soft life if you're not ambitious.
because who gonna pay for it?
And what the hell you
If we're
being
really
soft
going
for if
off
you
the,
ain't did shit?
you cannot live a soft life and you don't have a job, or I should say a career,
You talk
because I
about
think
the
there's a difference
unmitigated,
between a
what
job.
is it? Unmitigated gall to sit up and talk.
Mitigated,
What is it? Is that it? Unmitigated,
unmitigated.
unmitigated.
Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going.
The you the the
The
unmitigated gall,
audacity.
the audacity of you to not have a job, a entrepreneur, something going on in your life, and you talk about
Yeah.
you want to live the soft life. If you don't get your broke ass,
And this is when we sound like men, because these new girls want the soft life, but they don't want to fund it themselves, right? Like, let me tell you, before I was married, before I had a man, before I was doing it for me, my friend is doing it for her.
ain't no man over here paying no
You
bills,
sh-
girl.
like, if we being honest, men don't want most men don't want a woman that's just like looking for them to do everything.
No,
Everything.
you gotta come with
What?
something.
And it got to be more than your Hello Kitty.
And y'all don't even know how to clean that right nowadays. It seems like y'all don't even know how to take
let's
care of
not
that. So that don't get me.
let's
That's a
not
part
go
of being
there.
soft
Let's
too. Like make sure you okay.
you was about to go to the left. Whoo, child. But what I do think, this whole soft versus ambitious thing, like it's like you said, you're choosing peace, but that doesn't mean you've abandoned any goals or anything that you wanted to do in life.
No,
It's just what you choose to accept. Again, like we've been talking about the past couple weeks, those boundaries that you set.
tie it all
Like
in,
I'm not
Pam.
gonna, huh?
Tie it all in.
I'm trying. Like, you threw me off. Can you please pick up? Because I'm messed up.
But no, I get what you're saying. Like everything that we've been saying, it all you have to have boundaries and you have to have expectations and ambition in
Hmm.
order to create the soft life that you want. You can't create a
Yeah,
soft life from nothing. Like not
correct.
we're not saying that you have to go out here and live a life of luxury, but also you can't have a soft life if you're not doing anything because really the soft life is a reward for your ambitions. It's cause and
Mm,
effect. You've worked hard, you've done what you have to do,
yes.
so now you
Mm,
are benefiting from this life or this lifestyle that you've created. You have to create it. It's not just going you're not gonna wake up one day and your couch gonna be beige and your bed ain't gonna be white and you sleeping on satin pillow
yeah, some
top.
people.
It doesn't work that way. You have to work and
Mm-mm,
build those things, which leads to the next talking point.
mm-mm.
Is there financial pressure that comes with trying to live this soft life, especially because of social media?
I do think the way that the soft life is portrayed, it insinuates, again, disposable income, that these people probably are either entrepreneurs or have like a lot of money. They might not necessarily have to go into the office. Maybe someone else is taking care of them. Um, you're not seeing debt. You're not seeing credit cards. You're not seeing, their job. You're not seeing a firm after paying Klarna. you're not going to get the real. So
No.
like what you see, you make these assumptions, these insinuations that, oh, this person got it. Look at what they're doing on the internet. And that's part of the problem. Like we are not being real, but you also don't have to be. I get it. It's
No.
the internet. You tell people what you want to, but this soft life is an illusion in many
Yes.
cases.
Yes, I agree. And now I think that people are equating soft life with luxury. To me, those are two separate things. You don't have to
Correct.
have you don't have to be living in a lap of luxury to enjoy a soft life.
Mm-mm.
Just because you have a bunch of stuff, you got all these brands and designers and all this other stuff,
Yep.
that doesn't
Yep.
necessarily mean that you are living a soft life.
It does
I
not.
mean, you might be
It
out here
does not.
getting all that stuff and your life is hell. And you buying all this stuff to try to escape from it. And but I do notice
Ooh.
now on social media is like the girls, it's like now all the
Mhm.
girls are doing is pushing all of this luxury. It's like when all of a sudden everybody carrying Hermes and Chanel bags.
When DHgate surfaced, when they found the vendor on Alibaba, now Shein got it. So like there's all of these like shortcuts to luxury. So now they're portraying on the internet that again that they got, and you just never know like where these people I actually work. They can be working a job that's getting them paycheck to paycheck, just moving forward. But because they put on, whatever this illusion is on social media, that's what you believe their lifestyle is. You have no idea what's going on behind closed doors. You don't have to, but that is one reason why I think there's like these new lawsuits that come out like with these teenagers, like they're going through it because they see all of this on the internet and they just feel like they should have it immediately. And that's just not how the real world works.
Right. I agree. But also, being someone who is into the whole content creation, influencers
Yeah.
and stuff like that, I don't think on the outside, if you're not in their world, I don't think on the outside looking in, people don't realize some of these content creators are making mega bucks. They
Yes.
are making six figures off of one deal. And so I've had to get to a point where I was like, I'm not about to try to compete with these bigger influencers, or I'm not even about to try to play catch up because we're not in the same tax bracket. So hey,
No.
I'm about to keep unbagging these coach purses while they got the
Yeah.
money to unbag these
Yes.
Christian and these Hermes because they getting that money. I'm getting coach money.
Yes.
So I'm gonna unbag these coach bags and all of that. And I don't, first of all, I can't be comfortable walking around here in a fake. There's not no shade to anybody that do, but I just feel like I will get clocked. Now, will I do a cute little dupe that looks like it with no names? Sure will. Absolutely. But what I'm not gonna do is go on Shein or on any of the other ones and purchase a bag and try to carry and
Yeah.
pretend like I'm carrying. I'm not doing that.
Right.
No, 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 no,
What
no, 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 no. Not for the sake
which
of saying
brings
for social media or the sake
mm-mm.
of trying to say that I live this luxurious soft life. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So to wrap this up, I think you if you want to live this soft life, figure out what sustainable softness really looks like for you. And I think we've hit on a few things, right? Like you have to have your boundaries. Me and my friend, no drama. We don't like drama. If you got it,
Ask me back.
hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. And so peace is important in our soft life dynamic, but that might not be important to yours. You might have the soft life at the crib. You walk out the door and Pookie out there sitting on your car waiting on you because y'all got into it last night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's figure out what soft life means to you. And again, the goal isn't luxury either. Like it doesn't have to be designer goods and luxury gyms and matching outfits and beige couches and all of that. It's like being able to sustain a lifestyle that is fulfilling to you.
I was just about to say it's about doing things that make you feel fulfilled and happy.
There you have it.
So, and that does not mean that it has to be luxury. Set your
It does not.
expectations, be realistic about it, and then go for it and have your goal. If figure out what soft life means to you. Like I said, for me, it's peace. And
Mhm.
focus on that and create your expectations and boundaries around that.
There you have it, friends. There's all kind of ways to have a soft
There
life,
sure
and
is.
like I said, every part of your life don't have to be soft. Like I said, my skincare routine is gonna be soft in the mud because I need I need this to last. You hear me?
Listen, yeah.
So pick the aspects of your life where you feel like you need it to be soft, you need it to be a certain way, and focus on that. And then everything else flows, everything will come.
Mhm.
But like,
Mhm.
don't be trying to keep up with these people on the internet, child.
And I also would want to say that once you start creating those things, people will kind of get that you live a certain kind of life or a certain kind of standard where you don't have to force it or make it look
Correct.
like something that is not. Like you don't have if you don't like matcha, you don't have to drink matcha to try to prove that you live in the soft life.
You do
Don't
not.
don't don't drink that.
It's an acquired
Don't drink.
taste.
You don't have to drink the earth to prove that you
Girl, it does not taste like earth. Let's be
very
real.
earthy.
All right, we gonna have to.
No,
I'll get you. I'll
no,
make you some
no, no, no. This is where I set a boundary.
lunch. You ain't say no to caviar, but you said no to matcha. I see. I see how you. Okay, so at first it was oysters, now it's caviar, but no to matcha. I see.
Set
I see
boundaries. I
you.
have to set boundaries. You got to start somewhere.
She has luxurious boundaries.
You have to set a boundary
Ooh,
somewhere.
child. I'm trying to be good because I almost just told a story about, about a soft life, but I'm gonna just let it
Go
go.
ahead.
You live a privileged, soft, spoiled life. Just
Go ahead. Just
I'm gonna wrap this episode up with this story because my friend deserves peace all the time. And if you follow my friend on TikTok last week,
I did
she
not
was
have
going
peace.
through it. She was going through it. You want to know why? Because the Supreme Big Bags saw this little trend that the Japanese, they had a itty bitty little cup, a little cup. They was making them little Greek yogurt with a couple cookies, put it in the refrigerator, and they were just like enjoying a nice little snack. You big backs
You big back
saw that,
Americans.
saw that and said, let me one up them. Went out and bought a tub of Philly's no bake cheesecake, a plat of Biscoff cookies, crumbled it up, added caramel, put it in the refrigerator, put some strawberries on top, and made y'all a little dessert. So much so that my friend could not find Biscoff cookies
Nowhere
any
to be
store,
found.
nowhere.
Stressed me out.
So
Messing up my slow mornings.
her slow boarder with her Biscoff and coffee. It's all she asked for is a quiet
A
morning
quiet
where
morning with
she's
biscoffs and coffee. That's all I want.
maybe a devotional, maybe a little Bible, maybe a little book.
That's it.
My friend she posted a video where she had great value cookies.
Girl.
And you know what I said? Enough is enough.
When I say that those things was horrible, they were. I bit into that thing when I am not lying. I felt like I bit into a brick. I bit into it and it just crumbled. I said, first of all, I had to bite hard. I was like, I was like, why is this so hard? Mm-mm.
So what's the first thing I text you on Saturday?
You said, "What is your address?" And this is how you know we're friends. I didn't even ask why. I just sent it.
So did I said, all right, perfect. I got on the internet on my phone. I had already told her I was gonna go look for it, but Saturday was snowing. It was cold. I said, all right, I found Costco on Instacart. I said, I know y'all ain't bought all the Biscoffs out of Costco. So I ordered her some Biscoff cookies. And I was like, I can't just order this $10 pack, $15 pack of cookies. I got to put something else with it because it just looks stupid if the person walk in and buy the cookies.
Look at you caring about the Instacart shop.
They're going to be looking at him like, who ordered this?
What big bag?
Just want some, woke up Saturday morning and wanted some
Biscoffs.
Biscoff. So I added in, and then I said, do you have a Keurig or do you have a regular coffee maker? Because I couldn't remember. So she told me she had a Keurig. Let me just add in some coffee because I know my friend is trying to eat her cookies and drink her coffee. Finish order as a gift, done. So I said, you will probably go receive a delivery in a little bit. At this point, she ain't know what was happening
I did not.
at all.
When I got that message that said the Instacart was coming, I just kept looking out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
What's coming? So I got a message that said it was delivered. So I knew something had transpired. I did. I get thank you, friend. Heart eye emojis. Love you, love you, love you, love you. I was nothing.
It was.
Whole time
Oh.
because I'm about to mess up.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Hold on. Whole time I don't one up somebody. And I would just like to formally apologize. I didn't mean to, bruh.
I mean,
I mean to.
it was all good. It was all good. But he did come over and was like, "Let me see the cookies."
What happened was that good man felt the same way I did. He said, enough is enough.
I had got
He
on
had,
everybody nerve about
he,
these Biscoffs. They said, "Here, take your cookies."
he went out and he had bought some cookies. He bought a pack of cookies. Then he was like, how many in that box she sent you?
A box. He said, "Well,
So I said, yeah, these videos are here, all right. Like, man, when your friend, significant other, woman in your life, whoever has good friends, amen. You better watch out.
you got to be a strong. You got to come with your A game, or you better be real strong, cause
Be a strong man,
cause they
I be
coming."
definitely taking care of my girls like they my niggas.
Mhm.
I be like, listen, what you say? Listen, my
And
friends,
we have to fight her to do
husbands,
something for her.
my friend's husband's father passed away. She was telling me how hungry she was after the funeral because they didn't have like an official repast. And I said, what you want?
I got
And
it.
she was like, she said, I want repast food. I knew what she wanted. So I get on my phone. I said, oh, you ain't at home. She said, yeah, please wait.
It's the fact that she said, "Please, give me a second."
And so they ended up going to get something to eat. But my friends know, like, I don't play about them. So if y'all dating my friends, married to my friends, talking to my friends, please be prepared. Cause I be doing
We
too
are
much.
spoiled, but that's why I love all my friend groups because all of my friend groups are like that. All of my
Yeah,
friend
we
groups.
they definitely we spoil each other. So I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm the only one spoiling
No,
somebody in a
yeah, but
situation.
you have
We
to fight her. You practically have to hold her down and tie her down to do something like
well,
that.
thank you guys for I was about to wrap it up because they don't need to know my business.
Listen, my golly.
All right.
Not all
Well,
right.
that's all we got. That's all we got tonight because you're not about to get on me.
Mhm.
What do we want to tell the people?
Drink water, mind your business, and be a blessing to your friend groups.
All right. See y'all next week.